Okay, is it good? The stream started? Hello? Or is it to the VL yet?
I just sent it to the VL.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, that's what we wait for people, you guys. We wait for the link to be sent to the VL before we start. So they can jump on. Alrighty. Hola, ¿cómo estás, chicos? And welcome to the very first Tribal Council of Distortion Survivor 3 Camp Sunny Skies. So we are here with the losing tribe of this challenge, the Luna tribe. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to Travis first. So the video that you did create was the one that was submitted for your tribe, and you were the one that edited that video. How are you feeling?
Obviously it sucks that we lost and we're here. But I really do think that everyone put in a lot of effort and it was a good video. Just unfortunately the other tribe did better, or at least the judges think so. So I'm not disappointed in the tribe's effort at all. And I think we gave it the best shot with what we had. So just sucks we're here at this spot right now.
Right. And then I kind of have a follow-up to that. Do you feel you like editing that? Do you feel that's going to have an impact on what happens tonight?
I don't really think so. I think everyone kind of just agreed that like nobody really had to edit, so I don't think the blame was going to be put on anybody. And I don't think it really has any standing on where the vote's lying tonight with who edited and who didn't.
Okay. And I'm going to go to Esteban, so fun fact for people who don't know, this tribe did have 2 copies of their song for this video comp. And Esteban was the other person who edited the other video. Do you feel if y'all submitted yours, you could have had beaten the other tribe?
No, I guess we did our best whichever videos we can submit. And I am a team player, and whatever the group says that we are confident enough to do, submit, I am on it. And we did that because we wanted to have options for our tribe. And that it sucks that people might not appreciate it, but the entire tribe really appreciate whatever Travis and I did, and the entire tribe did. So I feel bad that we are here, but I am happy of what we have done so far.
Okay. So we got some proud vibes going on. So I'm going to go to Hearn next. So Hearn, you are the camp counselor and the returnee on this tribe. So how does it feel being back as a second chance of returnee?
Last time I was here, I got eliminated, so that kind of sucked. And then I lost the music video again, so that double sucked. So far it's not a fun start to this season for Michael Hearn, but that's okay because I really enjoy this tribe. I enjoy this tribe a lot more than I enjoyed in these tribes on my last season, no offense. So I feel great. I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be here. So let's go. Also, not that shady ass question towards Esteban. That's so I kind of lived through it. Thank you, Grace.
Alrighty. And so I'm gonna go to Anthony next. So the twist this season, along with the returnees, is that there's no swaps in this pre-merge section of the game. How does that change things for you? How does that change things going forward on this tribe, knowing that?
It kind of reminds me of classic, like really old school Survivor, where there were no tribe swaps or anything like that. So it definitely means that there could be when we get to the merge and let's say we don't have the numbers, there could be a chance the other tribe just picks us off one by one, which I'm hoping that doesn't happen, but you'll never know what's going to happen.
Alrighty. And Jonathan, I want to kind of follow up with the no swaps thing. Is winning immunity challenges, is that what's going to play the more important role here on any decisions y'all make?
Yeah, I think you always want to win as many as you can. That said, like it doesn't always happen that way. I've played a few different games. Sometimes you win a bunch, sometimes you lose a bunch, sometimes it goes back and forth. You really just have to deal with that as it comes to you. Like if you lose a bunch in a row, you just deal with it as it happens. But we're like the goal moving forward is we want to win. Like this next one, we're gonna come in guns blazing. We're gonna win this. It's gonna be yeah, we got this.
Alrighty, and so kind of moving to the vote as it is. Ollie, I'm gonna go to you. So, what are you looking for when making a decision on who needs to go first from this tribe?
For me, I will be basing my decision just solely on who I felt like I didn't make that connection with. Unfortunately, being this early on, like I really haven't had the time to really get to know everyone on a deep level, but I know like the people that I've reached out with that I've kind of started building those connections with so far. So definitely tonight's vote is definitely not going to be personal towards anyone. I love everyone on our tribe, but it's just someone's got to go, and it's definitely. I know that everyone's feeling in the tribe like no one wants to be here. Everyone just really loves everyone, but that's the only way I can decide to make the vote. Honestly, is just who I didn't connect with the most out of everyone.
Okay, and I'll go to Nick next. Is that the same vibe? Is that the same vibe that you're feeling? Is going to the vote that you decide is going to be based on who you've connected with this early on?
Yes and no. I feel like not everyone is thrilled with the way this vote is going down and whose names were thrown out. I feel like I'm not happy with where it's going because I know I'm the one going tonight. I don't know.
Righty.
I'm done. Grace, I'm not.
Oh, you're not done? You're cutting out.
I'm shy if I'm here for one round, you know. Jazzy, Jonathan, her, and Brain. It's not too late to vote Esteban. Are you guys willing to do it? Like, they're gonna know who did it either way. If you all said you're willing to do it in DMs, might as well say it at Tribal because they're gonna find out after anyway. I'm gonna go if you guys don't, and I'm a stronger asset in challenges. I've proven it in multiple orgs that I'm good for my tribes.
Righty.
Anthony's saying they're giggling. That's really nice. I'm trying to plead my case, and you're just like, that's so funny. It's kind of rude, actually.
Can I say something?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So I'm going to be really upfront. I mean, I plan to vote for you tonight, Nick. And honestly, for me, it's just that you didn't really reach out to me until after we were going to try out Tribal, whereas other people already started making those connections. So it just seemed very thirsty, like a very thirsty last minute move to kind of pull people in. And so that's just kind of how my vote is falling. It's definitely nothing against you. I adore you. I feel like, but I just don't feel like the same connection. And I don't feel like you really put out the same effort that other people did. So I can't speak for everyone, but that's where my vote's coming from. I plan to be upfront with my votes. So yeah, I mean, to be upfront with you, I do plan on voting for you tonight, but it's nothing personal. Someone has to go. And unfortunately, we just didn't make that connection.
I mean, I appreciate the honesty.
Righty. So moving on, I'm gonna Brayden. So you were somebody who was just mentioned here. Now that you've been mentioned, how are you planning on approaching this vote?
I think that for me personally, like I'm not happy with anybody going, and this early on, the best thing that you can do is give everybody a chance and vote with your tribe. I do think that Esteban put in a lot of work with our video this week, and I think I've been really upfront with everybody that I don't think he should go as a result of that because of his hard work. And so for me, with this vote, like that's not a person that I'm willing to consider. And I don't necessarily think a lot of people feel that way either.
Okay. So moving on to my second to last question. So Jazzy, you get the Graciencé tribal question that I created pre-season. For those of you who watched season 2, I had a little question and I made kind of a similar one, but with the theme. So Jazzy,
Yes.
you were to compare this round to a summer camp activity / game, what would you compare it to?
Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. Summer camp activity or game that I would compare it
You
to.
can make be as imaginative as you want to.
I was gonna say freeze dance because you kind of think you know where it's going and then you don't. Because you kind of like frozen and then like someone moves and it makes a different type of moving. You have no idea what's gonna happen because everything's been so chaotic.
Alrighty, so this tribe, we're feeling free. Everybody on the playing freeze dance. Everybody feeling that. Right. Well, we're gonna go to my last question, and we always have to ask this every tribal. Raise your hand if you think your torch is getting snuffed first out of this whole cast. Okay.
Can I
Rest, you
just
can put your
say
hands down. You don't need to show off to look smart.
Can I just say something before anything else? I do.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I do really appreciate everyone here. It's been fun days with us. I just really felt bad that people who are saying that these people are so kind of, what do you call this? The term a while ago seems to be on. I forgot what Nick called these people when they're laughing, but disrespectful or whatsoever. For me, the most disrespectful thing is like hours before or after the result is if you pulled out people in a group without any asking really a good permission if they will be part of it is really the worst thing ever. That's the reason why I don't like how people talking and asking for vote against me when that people are the ones who didn't pull these people into that group. I told Jonathan that I think and I've heard Nick's name because Jonathan was not in that group, and that same people or person that is saying to vote me is the one who is putting Jazzy and Jonathan's name. And I feel really bad about it because we all have been done all our efforts on this game, and that early that you can pull out name against them is disrespectful at all. That's all what I'm saying right now.
I'm gonna respond to that because that was directed at me. One, when the group was made, I asked every single person if they wanted to be in the group. Everyone said yes. So don't come back and say, "Oh, no one wanted to be." No, that's a lot. Two, you have to say names. Survivor. You have to say, "Who? What do you guys think you should do? What should we do? Who have you connected with?" That's playing the game. So that's not disrespectful. It's called we have to vote somebody. You guys decided to vote for me. Is it disrespectful to say let's vote for Nick? Because if I'm saying a name and that's disrespectful, isn't it the same thing for you to say my name? Is it
Probably.
disrespectful?
Because
I'm
that's
just thinking you're kind of running around to every single person and playing every side, and that's the person you need to look at is Esteban. Just be wary of him, besties. I know you're not going to vote him out. Keep your eye because it'll bite you in the ass eventually.
I respect and appreciate you with that, Nick.
Right. Anybody else have anything else they would like to air out? All
I
right.
would like to say I look
Just
really
wanna-
hot today, so just to let everyone know, I look very attractive right now.
You do
Alrighty.
like, I
You
like how you
do.
have like the blonde vibe going,
Yes.
Team Blondies.
And-
But I do want to say that no matter, who goes, whether it's Esteban or Nick, I appreciate the way that you both have played the game, and just know that like at least my decision is only coming from a game standpoint. But I love like your penguin emojis, Nick. And
Thank you.
you're also a fierce competitor, and I'm low-key kind of scared about how you're gonna be later.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
same.
take it as a compliment.
My vote also comes from a game perspective and just fullest respect.
Okay, guys. So at this time, you guys can submit your votes in your prod chats. We will give you guys about 4 or 5 minutes to do that. If everyone submits before that, we'll read early. And again, we are live streaming to the VL. So if you guys want to make any shout outs, this
You
would be the
make
time to
shout-outs.
do it. And I will be back when it is time for the votes.
Shout out-
And say whatever you want to. Go ahead.
Shout out to my podcast Max, who has to deal with all my paranoia.
I just want to say that I felt like the other team's video, there was a point in it where like one of their people looked like they were being taken hostage on Hostel. And I feel like for that reason alone, we should have won. I'm sorry. I really needed to get that off of my chest.
I literally,
It has no
didn't even-
relevancy to anything, but
I didn't
just
even
need to
watch
share
that
I want to know what
video.
moment that is.
We were so robbed.
like,
In my
What did they do?
opinion.
I feel like that moment where Kanye West went on the stage and took the
Like,
that moment from Taylor Swift. Like, that's what I feel like. I feel like we got
Hey.
Taylor Swifted. Yeah, see?
rep it.
Yes. I feel like we got Taylor Swifted.
No, not Taylor Swift.
Brayden's like, please stop.
Okay, it's okay.
I just want to say that I am going to try my damn hardest to get the fuck out of Georgia because Brian Kemp is pretty much winning this fucking state. So,
No.
Heard, I'm like, what the fuck?
or at least
Without
Raphael Warnock is probably at least he's most likely winning the Senate race here. But like it's disgusting.
Oh, it could be worse. You could live in Texas.
Yeah, you got
I'm
Greg
scared.
Abbott.
Oh,
scared to even- I'm
Texas.
scared to
I
even
used to
look
live
right
there.
now.
It was horrible.
You could also be living in Florida where DeSantis already won.
Yeah.
Oh, ew.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Florida, no.
I'm just looking at these. I cared a lot more about tribal council than I do the elections. Is that terrible?
Speaking of voting, guys, if anyone has a hidden immunity idol or an advantage and they would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay, votes are locked. When I read the votes, when I read the final vote, this person will have just a couple of seconds to say their goodbyes. Leave the chat. Please do not leave the announcements chat yet, as I want to keep it a surprise. So with that, I will get to the votes. First vote, Nick. Second vote, Esteban. Third vote, Nick. Fourth vote, Travis. Fifth vote, Nick. Sixth vote, Nick. Seventh vote, Nick. Eighth vote, and the first person voted out of Distortion Survivor Camp Sunny Skies, Nick. Nick, if you have any final words, now would be the time to say them.
I really do like all of you. Maybe we didn't all gel game-wise or personality-wise today. Maybe in the future we can. I wish you all good luck, and I hope that the winners from this tribe. Good luck, everyone.
Nick, thank you so much for
so
applying and
much,
playing.
Nick.
It's been an honor to host you. So with
Thank
that,
you, Sam.
but
I want to
unfortunately,
play with you again in the future.
Yeah, same. All love here.
Bye,
unfortunately,
everyone.
Unfortunately, Nick, the tribe has spoken. You can leave the Zoom call. And with that, guys, congratulations on making final 17 of Distortion Survivor. You've survived the first tribal council. You guys will not be the first boot of this game, and your next challenge should be coming in the next 15 to 30 minutes. Use your thinking caps for this one.